Hello, good evening, or good morning, depending on which part of the world you live in. Wednesday night. I'm probably here all by myself at the moment, which is okay. We're here to introduce the Southern Cross Stones Oracle cards and to be able to answer a few questions, see what's out there. A lot of people at the moment are struggling with all kinds of things that are happening on a very large level in the world. So not many people don't have much going on. So it can be quite difficult and a little bit confusing. So I can see your comment there, Jamie. Midnight, eh? Excellent. It's the witching hour. It's a fantastic time to be awake. I'm one of these crazy people that doesn't actually sleep much, but I sleep well when I do. So my body is refreshed. But here in Perth, Western Australia, it's just after 9 o'clock on a very hot summer Wednesday. So I'm giving the cards, the Southern Cross Stones Oracle cards, a shuffle up. This deck hasn't been used since last week. I have 4 decks that I constantly use, but this particular one is saying, yay, I'm out there. Let me do a reading for somebody. So let's have a look at who might be our very first person tonight. I would love to know where in the world you're from. I have in my blood a very large amount of wanderlust. I have travelled well, I have lived in plenty of countries, and I always am very interested in finding out about new places. So please comment. When you comment, let me know where you're from, and later on I can scroll through and might leave you a comment. But for now, we're here to do readings. So let's have a look. I'm in the room with the lovely Miss M, which, haven't introduced, and I haven't done my little spiel thing of that the Southern Cross Stones Oracle page, the one that you're on, is my only original, definitely me. I'm Susan Johnson, and I will never send you a unsolicited message. I will never ask you for your bank account details. I will never ask you to sign up here. The nature of this industry is that there is plenty of scammers out there in the world. So if tonight while you're on the live you happen to get a message saying you want a free reading, sign up here, please know that that is not me. Okay, so the lovely Miss M is going to tell me who is going to be first tonight on our lovely Wednesday night get together.
First we have Justine.
Justine, let's have a look for you, Justine. You have drawn the card of transitions. And so what this tells me is right now, Justine, you have a lot of not knowing around you. You have a lot of, it could go this way, it could go that way. There's a lot of almost going around in circles. But what the card is asking you to do, Justine, is don't forget that this is absolutely a growth experience for you. And the confusion around is giving you choices, okay? Justine, I do not believe that you always get hurt, and that this is something that, the people around you that you love don't always give you the answers that you need. They don't validate, they don't give you positive energy back. Whereas Justine, I believe that you're one great ball of positive energy, and this card is most definitely a great card to have. It's the one of change, and change can be it can be work. It can be, oh shit, if I really, if I want to do that, do I have to? Yeah, guess what? Yes. To get the rebirth and the growth, then yes, you have to do the work. And so, Justine, this card is offering you support, and this card is saying, hang in there, Justine. The world's changing. Your part of the world is changing, and you know what? You might be changing your mind very shortly about what is most important to you. I'm getting the sense that you have a great affinity with outside environments, and that you live in a place that has quite harsh seasons, and that you don't get out as much as you would like. And this can be as much as on your porch, on your veranda, just like not quite out there in the world, but just out from your little circle. So what this card is offering you, Justine, is the opportunity to be able to say, hang on a minute, I'm on the right path. Where my peace is at the moment is outside with the earth, and I'm going to do what's right for me. Okay, so hopefully that's given you some insight into the changes and the constant energy that is around you at the moment, Justine. So yeah, hang in there. All those changes are work, but they're all working in your favor. Okay, so hang in there, my lady. You will make a difference to yourself very soon. Okay, so hopefully that has spoken to you, Justine, and that you can see the positive energy that the cards are certainly passing on to you. So thank you very much for being here, and if you would do the whole hit the like, share button, oh, that would float my boat. I would really appreciate that. It just helps me get out there in the world. My world can be quite small in the way that I'm truly blessed. I have great circles around me, and I don't tend to branch out. So it's not as good for me to stay in my own little comfort circle. So if you can help me get out in the world by hitting that share button, I would appreciate it. So the lovely Miss M, who would like our next reading?
Next we have Kathleen.
Kathleen. Let's have a look, Kathleen. Let's have a look. Psychically, what I'm getting around you is a feeling of not knowing, Kathleen. It's almost like there's a spiritual sadness around you, and it's what Spirit is saying to me, Kathleen, is that you don't have the answers that you seek right now, and that Spirit is with you whilst you have some decision time. I believe that what the spiritual influence around you, Kathleen, wants you to do is take your time, okay? They don't want quick, passionate decisions, which you have done in the past, and that's worked out really well for you. But what Spirit is saying to me, Kathleen, is now is the time for taking your time, for taking a step back and looking at it in a different way, because the card that you have drawn from the deck is the card of freedom and security. And what this tells me is right now, Kathleen, you're questioning what feels secure for you, what feels like freedom. You know, there is a really deeply personal perception of freedom. It's not about where we live or what we do. This is about how you feel inside, Kathleen. And this card is telling you that now is the time for you to explore it. It's a beautiful card. It has a sense of prosperity and solid energy around it. And Kathleen, what is offering you is the opportunity to, be nicer to yourself and say, well, okay, this is what makes me feel like I'm heading in the right direction. This is what makes me feel. Not about, I get a lot of people around you, Kathleen, that you're of service to them, you're very useful to them. That's great, that's lovely if that's what you want to do. But right now the cards are saying, Kathleen, this is you time, and it's really important that you explore your sense of freedom and you know what you want in regard to feeling free and feeling that you are making choices from the heart. Okay, Kathleen, I believe that at your worst, and I say this kindly, at your worst you do what other people want, not what Kathleen wants. And so the cards are offering you time to step back and say, well, okay, hang on a minute, is that what I want? Is that what's best for me? Okay, so this is a transition time for you, Kathleen, and I certainly believe that you're used to being in a hurry, and you're used to bam, 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 yep, that list is done, and get another list, and yeah. And so the cards are saying, nah, no hurry, absolutely, take that breath, make a decision, and be able to feel secure, okay? So I believe that, Kathleen, you're in a really special spot in your life. You're really, like, this is a power moment for you, and that this will be around you for a few weeks to come. So you're in no rush to be able to, okay, I need to know where I'm going. I need to know how that works. No, you don't. The cards are saying that right now, you do not need all that pressure, okay? I get a sense of you are other people's healer, and I believe quite strongly that now is the time for you to spend some time healing yourself and giving yourself that energy and that expression, okay? So, Kathleen, I want you to pop back in on another one of our lives, and I want you to be able to tell me that, hey, I've done this for me, and I would celebrate with you that you've taken a step back from helping other people and that you've done something really positive to help yourself, okay? So hopefully that is ringing true in your life, my dear, and I'm really pleased that you're able to join us tonight. So yeah, thank you very, very much. So there's a couple of people in the room now, so I just want to confirm that, hi, I'm Susan, and I'm not going to send you an unsolicited message. I'm not going to send you a please join here, please sign up here, please put your credit card details here. That's not me. I'm very happy to offer you free live readings here tonight. And yeah, I'm not going to be sending you messages. Plenty of scammers that like to, I almost feel like they pick on me, but that's really about, you know, my processing, because they're out there, they're in the world, and the more popular I become, the more they target me. So please know, let's be safe. Let's not give out any details, any banking information to random people that just want to ask. And I'm truly blessed that people out there will be able to report profiles that are not me, and yeah, know that here I am on this page, and very happy to show you my cards. This is Southern Cross Stones Oracle. I feel that they were a long time in the making, over 30 years, but they've just been out in the market for the last few months, and I'm very happy to show you the power that they have. So the lovely Miss M is going to tell me who is our next person on the reading list.
Next, we have Courtney.
Courtney. Let's have a look for you, Courtney, okay? Let's have a look. Whoa, what a busy life. There's like 5 cards that are just pouring out. So what I'm going to give you is the first 2, Courtney, okay? So you've got, this is a card that comes with it. It's almost like, my mother would call it a ding-dong moment, but it's probably not really appropriate in today's language to be saying that. But maybe my words would be epiphany. You're having a realization, Courtney, about what is happening in the world around you, okay? You have a very pure and honest ability to be able to look at things around you. But for some reason, I'm sensing, Courtney, that there are people around you with secrets that have an entitled sense of, you know, I'm not going to tell her that because, you know, it's my private business. Whereas, you know, what the card is saying to you, Courtney, is that you don't need this stuff. That is other people's stuff. You really are a person who is very honest. You have a developing sense of awareness that is both spiritual as well as mental health wise, as well as career wise. So you have a great deal of awareness that it is around you, and you have the ability to accept things and to be able to move on. And Courtney, this is a beautiful gift. I believe that you have a couple of people around you, Courtney, that are telling you this is not a good thing. Hey, hang on a minute, you need to pull that apart. You need to be able to, you know, like make a bit of a drama about something. But Courtney, that's not you. You know, like, I believe that you see the answer quite clearly, and that at the moment your whole energy is about clearing out things that haven't worked for you. Okay, that might be people, that might be places, but it's really, really very important to you because it has a real big, like, energy field about it. So Courtney, I say go really very much close to your heart and know that you are well guided spiritually. Your intuition is strong. You might not use it as much as you could, but you certainly have a very strong intuition and it guides you well. So trust it, Courtney, okay? Hopefully that's given you maybe a little bit of an answer, but a lot of questions, okay? Because Courtney, you're somebody that thrives on the ability to be able to answer questions. So thank you very much for coming in, and I really appreciate your support tonight. So I'm going to give the cards a wee shuffle. I really sound very Australian, but I dream about sounding Scottish. I love my heritage. My parents and all of their family are Scottish, and I love the Scottish way of life and their approach to things that are fae, their approach to their spiritual concepts. I really enjoy that, and I celebrate the Scottish part of me fairly often. So before we go on to our next person, I'll just have a wee drink. This is my bad habit, people. And it's certainly a bad habit that I really enjoy. So, Miss Emma, who's the next person on our reading list for tonight?
Next, we have Nicole.
Nicole. Okay. I'm getting a lot of spirit messages straight away from you, Nicole, okay? I believe that you have so many questions around you. It's like, am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Is that person right for me? I get, Nicole, that you have a great deal of energy circles. It's like you may have a lot of people around you, but you don't necessarily call them your friends, but they're more than acquaintances. You have a lot of people in your world, Nicole, and it's really sometimes quite draining. And what Spirit is saying to me, Nicole, is that right now you need to do a bit of sorting of the people that are, you know, in your daily life. It's like over the course of the week, I'm getting the feeling that there's, you know, 40, 50 people that you see and you see regularly. And it's quite emotionally exhausting. And what Spirit is telling me, Nicole, is that you are not getting what you need from all of those people that are around you, okay? You are, it's like, yes, you're being heard, yes, you're connecting and you're participating, but you're holding something back, Nicole, and that connection is really quite, you know, it's limiting to you. And so Spirit is asking you to truly connect It's like, okay, well, does that mean talk less or talk more? It doesn't actually matter. I believe that Spirit is saying it's the quality of the connections that is really important around you. So let's see what the lovely pack of cards has for you, and just see that. Nicole, you have the card of prosperity, okay? This tells me that you have an essence of luck. And for me, spiritually, luck is not like something like winning a lottery ticket. Luck is energy in, energy out. It's like a balance of flow. It's like a karmic evenness. And so what this card is telling you, Nicole, is you have a great deal of success around you, and that it would be well received to celebrate some of those successes. You can choose whether it's a whiz bang, you know, like all out kind of celebration, or whether it's something like journaling and reflecting and congratulating yourself on your achievements and saying, hey, yeah, that's really good. I can see the impact that I've made from that. And Nicole, Spirit is telling me that the self-audit of your skills is a really good learning curve for you, okay? You know, it's like you're pretty good at telling other people, good job, yeah, thanks, yeah. But how many times have you told Nicole that recently? Maybe not so much. So the cards are offering you the opportunity to turn the tables and to make a real difference. It's almost like the kindness must come by acknowledgement, okay? The self-kindness. I'm not getting that it's to do with other people, Nicole. I think that it's really personal and definitely about your own achievements. Okay, so hopefully that has answered your questions and given you a different perspective, so you can look at the things around you and say, hey, okay, yeah, I can see how that could be a little bit different and how that would work for me better. Okay, so please feel free to share if that is meaningful to you. And please feel free to reflect on it for a while and see how that can be of use for you in your world, Nicole. So really thank you very much for coming tonight and giving us the opportunity to be able to have a look in the energy around you. So I'll ask the lovely Miss M, who is next on our list.
Next we have Sharon.
Sharon. Great name. I'm in my 60s, you know, kind of getting old now, and people my age are often called Sharon or Susan, and it's like so many, I cannot count the amount of times that people think my name is Sharon. So when I hear the name Sharon, I always have a chuckle, because you're either really young or you're about my vintage, because it's a very, very popular name for people in their early 20s and my vintage as well. So let's have a look for you, Sharon. Let's see what the cards are offering you. Okay, so this card, it says on it that it's about peace, it's about calm. And what this is, Sharon, is a spiritual peace, okay? There's a sense of knowing that you have done right. There's a sense of knowing that the payment is coming. It's almost like you put the effort in and now the reward is starting to flow. And what this card is offering you, Sharon, is the permission to be able to take the benefit, okay, of the work that you have done. I believe quite strongly, Sharon, that you are a worker bee. You get in, you get it done, you concentrate, you're focused, you're able to make a real difference. and that this card is asking you to acknowledge the difference that you make. Okay, so it's really important, Sharon, that you take a few quiet moments and congratulate yourself and say, hey, Sharon, that is really top job. You've really given it your best effort, and I'm not so invested in the outcome. I'm invested in the effort. I acknowledge the work that I've done to achieve that, and I will enjoy the rewards, okay? Because there's a definite sense of luxury, and yeah, that works really well. And I believe quite strongly, Sharon, that this is a sense of luxury is not something that you're used to. It's not something that you are. It's not that you're not comfortable with it. It's just you're not expecting it. It's like, oh, holy shit, is that really going to happen? Okay, so I believe that what the cards are offering you, Sharon, is some reward time. Okay, so enjoy it. Okay, Miss M, who's next on our list?
Next we have Deborah, and she's feeling at a standstill due to a mobility problem recently.
Okay. Deborah, it can be very challenging when our bodies don't participate in what our mind focuses on. And to have a mobility issue is something that can give you the opportunity for time out, okay? Because spiritually, I am being told, Deborah, that you're uber busy. You're like way past super busy, and it's almost like you have a mind that doesn't turn off, that goes in circles. And you know, this can be a negative thing sometimes, in that you don't sleep well, you don't have an off switch, you don't have enough quiet time. And so, Deborah, what the cards are saying, what Spirit is saying to me, is that this physical challenge that you're undergoing it's really encouraging you to have some slow time, some quiet time, some not stop time, because I don't believe that that's something that you would do, Deborah. I believe that slowly is about it as good as it's gonna get with you. So let's see, Deborah, what card you have drawn. Okay, so you've got the card of soothing and mending. So the mend might be related to your physical challenges that you have noted, but the soothing is most definitely about the spiritual, okay? It's definitely that, you know what? I'm not real good at looking after myself, and I'm not real good at paying time and attention to myself. And this card is offering you the chance to look at what soothes me, okay? What provides me with that sense of, yummy comfort, okay? Is it a gooey chocolate cake, which I personally do like? Is it some music? Or what actually soothes you, Deborah? What provides you with a sense of, I can do this, I can recalibrate, I can refocus, I can rejuvenate, I can make a difference to myself. But Deborah, this is not a card that's really comfortable for you, because this is a card that's very, very self-reflectory. This is a card that is asking you to stop solving the problems of the world, certainly stop solving the problems of the house that you live in and the family. You're a great organizer. You are a great person to get things done, whereas this card is not offering you help in that regard. It's asking you to examine your soothing activities, examine your recharge opportunities. And I actually feel that you have a bit of confusion in that regard, and that this confusion it's not comfortable for you, okay? And Deborah, I see, and the cards support it, as an opportunity to heal and to recharge. And if you're not there yet, if you're not able to see this as a win, then let's explore. Let's see how you can shift the energy focus around you and to move the shadows. That's what Spirit is saying. So hopefully, Deborah, that is meaningful to you and that has given you something to reflect on, and maybe not the answers you were seeking, but certainly a few more questions so that your answers do reveal themselves to you. Okay, because I feel that your energy is a little tired and that it will reboost quite quickly, but I don't want you to do it too quickly. I would like you to have the benefit of the calming energy that is around you at the moment. Okay, so hopefully that is something that is meaningful to you. And if you would like to be added to my healing list, I am a member of a very large group of healers, and we do daily healing meditations. So if you or if anybody else that is around you that would like to be added to the healing list, then please, Deborah, pop your name in there and the lovely Miss M will write it on a list for me so that I don't miss it, and keep me on track in that regard. So thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for your question. So, Miss M, who's next on our list?
Next, we have Jamie, and she wants to know if she will get the house that she loves.
Okay, Jamie, straight up, Spirit is saying to me, you fall in love real easily, girl. You love well. Okay, and now what Spirit is doing, it's not laughing at you, even though I'm laughing, because I've got this whole conversation thing happening all around me. The temperature in the room's just skyrocketed, and I've got all of these people talking, because Jamie, you attract Spirit. Okay, you are a person who has a great deal of spiritual messages. Now, I actually want to say that you will fall in love with a new house, but Spirit is not agreeing with me like straight away. But they also say there is a question in the house that you say that you love right now. There is a water problem. I don't know whether that's plumbing or outside water. They're not being very clear to me, but they are having a quiet chuckle, because they are saying that you will fall in love with another house. Okay, now I believe, Jamie, that you will move quite quickly, certainly before the end of February, so that's not very far away, and that I get the overwhelming ooziness of I'm happy, I'm really happy with the move, but I do not get a clear yes that it will be the house that you currently love. Okay, I believe that it is a house that you'll be very happy with, Jamie. So let's draw a card. Okay, so this is what I call my busy card. This is the card of right now. This is the card of get it right. You know, this is the card of I've got a list, I've made it, there's lots of things on the list, and I'm going to get it all done. Okay, this is a fast card. So Jamie, you will have the decision about the house that you will be moving into really quite quickly. The card says that there will be no long prolonged, not knowing where you stand kind of thing. You are going to find out about your new place very quickly. I'm still getting lots of Spirit laugh and lots of Spirit going, yeah, she'll love her house, but they're not clearly saying that it's the house that you currently love. Okay, so I'm not sure that that's answered your question, but I do know that you will love the house that you move into. Okay, you have a beautiful sense of how things go together. Like, I see it as a spiritual jigsaw puzzle. This that's in the corner, that's over there. That lamp goes there. So when you moving in, there is a sense of, yeah, I've waited, but this is what I've waited for. So it will feel like, it will feel quick, because you have the card of now that's right here, right now, in regard to your moving, okay? And your house will be full of laughter. I'd love that if you pop in and let us know that, okay, I've got the address, I'm ready, I'm boxed up, I'm ready to go, okay? Let us know, Jamie. Thanks very much for popping in tonight. So, let's, why not, a wee drink. The lovely Miss M. Who's next on our list? Kristen. I'm getting a lot of conflict spiritually around you, Kristen. And I believe that decisions are quite difficult for you to make at the moment, okay? There's a sense of, ooh, should I hold back? Should I? Yeah. And it's not fear that I feel, Kristen. It's not, ooh, I don't want to do that. It's more, am I going to do the right thing? Am I going to be able to say what's on my mind? I feel quite strongly, Kirsten, that you have swallowed your words over the last 6 months. You have not been able to go on, hang on a minute, I'm going to say this, you're going to listen to me. The people around you, it's like, yeah. There's not that connective listening. Really feel quite strongly, Kirsten, that this is changing, and that January is a really powerful month for you, and that all of your changes seem to be starting in your communication sector, okay? So hang in there, keep saying what's on your mind, and you will be heard. So let's see what card that you have drawn. Let's see what is the most important thing for you. Okay, so you've got the card of home. This is the card of relationships. This is one of my favorite cards because I love solutions. I like to be able to say, hey, that really works. So with this card, Kirsten, I believe that it is giving you the answers to the energy within your home, okay? I believe quite strongly that you are about to be heard. You are about to make important choices that make a real difference in your home. I'm getting the sense that it's more than moving furniture about. It's more than, like shifting rooms, okay? I don't know whether your family is expanding or whether your home is expanding, because I'm just getting the sensation of both of them. But what the cards are saying is those links and those connections to your house are going to provide you, Kirsten, with the opportunity to be heard. It's almost like I've got more space now, so people aren't crowding me. I've got more ability to be heard. And that gives me a really yummy feeling. I like the feel of that, and I like the fact that you patiently been waiting for that break in the traffic. Okay, so know that there is a sense of, I've done it right. Yeah, I'm on the right track. So that's a really good reward, Kirsten, and I hope that you enjoy all of the benefits for that, okay? So, is there anybody, Miss M, that's doing the whole like share thing for me?
There have been a couple of shares, yes.
If there could be another couple, I would really appreciate it. I love the whole share me around thing. There's plenty of me. I can get out there in the world of the internet. So, who's the next person on our list?
Next, we have Kay.
Kay. Great. We've got a K thing happening tonight. Lots of energy around K. I believe that you are very good at spiritual communication, Kay. You're very absolutely, like, not intuitive. That's actually too weak a word. You've got the communication. You've got the whole psychic thing happening. And Kay, I believe that lately you haven't been listening to your guides. Lately you've been like, oh, no, that's not what I want. Oh, no. It's like you've been actually fighting and pushing against what the universe is offering you. That's perfectly your choice. But what I'm getting, Kay, is that it's bloody hard work. And it's like, holy shit. Like, do I really need it to be this challenging? Do I really need it to be like driving me friggin' nuts like it is? Because, yeah, I'm getting, Kay, that a break in the traffic, a sense of, oh, yeah, I'm doing it my way now, is coming very shortly for you. And I believe that you're a very good spirit communicator. You're very good at attracting energies that will help you and that will guide you. I believe that you have a good relationship with your spirit guides. And what the cards are telling me, Kay, is dust it off. Time to get them working. These guys have been having a holiday around you and they have not been doing much at all. Okay, so what this very, very strong message from Spirit is, Kay, is put them to work. Put them to work. Your spirit guides are ready, willing, and able. Okay, and so the card that you have drawn, very interesting, the healing card, the renewal card. This really says to me, Kay, that, yeah, you've had your time, you've done your work. There is a sense of really, yeah, my energy's cleansed. I'm ready. I am absolutely ready. And so this card tells me, Kay, that you're resting your quiet time. It's over. It's power time now. There's a sense of passion. There's a sense of style. And it's like, holy duck shit. I'm so into that. I'm going to work with my guides and really make a difference, okay? There is always going to be lots of people around you, Kate. Lots. It's almost like, whoa, are you a people magnet or what? Because, woo, not just spirit people. I'm talking about human people as well, because there's all these, yeah. And I don't know whether you have a fascination for clothes or whether you're cleaning your clothes cupboard out. But I am getting lots and lots of, I don't know whether they're long shirts or dresses, that they're no longer needed in your life at them. And you're doing the whole, no, I don't want that. And this seems to be all part of the spiritual energy that's around you. And I say, ooh, enjoy it, Kay. It's busy, but enjoy it, okay? So, I need to give the cards a pretty good shuffle. They definitely been doing some work with our last couple of readings. Lots of big energy in the room tonight. I do not have an air-conditioned office, maybe next year, but I do have a fan, so it's usually fairly cool. But I tell you, this room is really hot. Really hot. It's like spirit energy is just like, holy moly, it's a moving tonight. So, Miss M, who's our next person, our next cab off the rank? Erin. Okay, straight away, Erin, Spirit is saying to me, okay, change time. Change. It's like, ding, change sides. What Spirit are telling me, Erin, is you're not going to have a complete about face, but you're going to make a very big decision quite quickly, okay? You're going to make a, holy shit, that's been holding me back, that's been cramping me, that's been pushing me, I haven't really felt comfortable with that, and I'm really not sure what I was thinking. And Erin, Spirit are telling you that about face, the change, the decision making, it's like a great big sigh of relief. Like, oh yeah, oh my God, that really works for me. It's like I just shed 20 kilos, you know, and I feel like I'm just lifting a weight off my shoulders, Erin, because this is something you choose yourself. This is not somebody that forces a decision upon you. This is not somebody that sells you a really good deal. This is you. And this is something that you have really wanted, but maybe you've been talking yourself out of the fact that you wanted it. So let's see what card you pulled, Erin. Ooh, the card of purpose. Ooh, this is one of the deck's most powerful cards. This tells me, Erin, that you have a really clear sense of purpose and a really clear sense of why you're doing things, and that this is really evolving over the next 3 to 6 months. It's like, hey, yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to, no, yes, I will. No, I won't. And it's like all the decisions just keep on coming, and they're really clear. They're not like, oh, I need to think about that, or oh, I'm not sure about that, or, you know, because in the past, I'm getting, Erin, that you were holding back, and you were a little bit shy, a little bit, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hear that. Yeah. Whereas this card is telling me, Erin, that it's almost like you've been given a present of your sense of purpose. It's like, wow, yeah, I'm on that. I really know that's really making it work for me. That's a beautiful energy to share. Thank you very, very much for that, Erin. There's a, lovely feeling that spirit will be with you as you make these changes. And, you know, sometimes changes in life can be bloody hard work, whereas these do not feel that way, Erin. They don't feel like, it's almost like, well, I just made that decision, and I've implemented it, and I'm already, it's like, that's a fantastic energy to have around you, Erin. So please enjoy it, and please, you can pop back and let us know how the changes went for you. Okay, the lovely Miss M. Who's next on our list?
Next, we have Sarah, and she has said that something just feels off in her life.
Okay, let's have a look, Sarah. Let's have a look. Spiritually, Sarah, I'm getting that there's an upset in your digestion. So whilst it's not a physical thing, I'm getting it's a spiritual thing. It's almost like there is someone important around you that has in the past year been dodgy, been untrue, been, you know, like, I'm actually not bloody sure about, their influence. I feel that it is a younger man. Oh, when I say younger, anyone under 30 is really young. I'm getting that he works with a screen, like computer work, and that he's very good with people, almost too good, bit, you know, highly social. And I don't feel that he has like taken anything from you, Sarah. I just Spirit is telling me he hasn't been forthcoming. He hasn't been as honest with you, and that the sense of energy that you have around you at the moment can clear. I don't know whether you work with crystals, but I would certainly encourage you to find and use some lapis for clarity, and to be able to clear the energy. I think of lapis as like toothpaste. You know, you can put it on your toothbrush and give your mouth a really good clean, and everything feels different. And lapis is like that. It's like a spiritual cleaner. And if you don't work with stones, then I would really ask you, Sarah, to look for something to shift the energy block that is around, because I'm getting a headache just here on my left side, up above my eyes. It's almost like, and this is a people headache. It's like, oh, what are people doing to me? I'm over. It's like, Sarah, maybe you need some non-peopling time, even if it's a few minutes out of every single day. Here in Western Australia, we as a society have a really bad habit of driving with one car, one person. Very, very bad environmentally. But certainly, Sarah, if you happen to have that opportunity, it's like, yeah, it's a really good, it's some alone time. It's some recharge time, because I'm getting that you really do need that in your life at the moment. So I pulled a card, okay? So to see whether this gives you an idea for the energy shift, okay? This tells me that something new is happening in your world, okay? This tells me, Sarah, that the lapis will do its work. Even if you don't work with that stone, you're working with the energy, okay? There's a sense of spiritual encouragement that is around you, and that this is really, it's a beautiful energy, and it's almost like a little bit sneaky, a little bit like, holy shit, where'd that come from? It's like, whoa, it's just coming up, and it's not blindsiding you because it's there to support you. It's really very, like uplifting, like a balloon that's gonna take you up. The paramedic in me just wants to think of a haverjack, which is kind of like a big balloon that lifts. But spiritually, this is saying like a boof of energy. Is that a word, boof? Who knows? And Sarah, what this card is quite clear in saying is that the unsettling, not sure about energy, it's moving. By the end of February, you'll have your answers, and you'll know why you felt that way, and you will also have your solutions, okay? Yeah. So you may have a few more weeks of uncertainty and a few more weeks of, is that working for me? I'm not sure. But quite clearly, yeah, your answers are before the end of February, okay? So, Sarah, just hang in there. Be kind to yourself, and look a bit more closely at those that are around you. Not from an unkind point of view, but from I want to understand more. I want to feel the connection on a deeper level, okay? Beautiful opportunity there for more love in your life. Okay, the lovely Miss M is going to give me one more person. I think that because our lives are for an hour or so, we'll try to give as many good quality readings. I'm not really, a quick kind of girl. I do everything else in my life as quickly as I possibly can. But with the readings, I would like to think that, those who I offer a reading to have quality answers. So, yep, we don't do hundreds, but we certainly hope that the readings that we do give some kind of clarity and direction. And for those people that haven't managed to have their questions answered tonight, I invite you to follow me, and we will be back on Saturday night. Western Australian time is what I work in, so about this time, wherever you are in the world, be it midnight or 5 a.m. in the morning, we'll be back on Saturday night. So pop in, get in early, and well, I'd love to be able to see what the cards offer you. Okay, and who are we going to have? Miss M?
Next is Betty. She's feeling very tired and she's not sleeping.
Okay, let's have a look. Hello, Betty. I'm getting woof, straight away that one of the reasons that you're not sleeping is you have a high energy of spirit around you, okay? Even if you don't want to chat to these people, Betty, they're around. So I would suggest, you know, a couple of age-old kind of protection rituals, you know, like as simple as chopping an onion in half and having it in your bedroom, okay? What that supposedly does is soak in the spiritual energy from your room and allows you to get in a more precise sleeping zone. I do actually feel, Betty, that you have some physical pain issues that interrupt your sleep patterns as well. So it's not just the spirit talk, it's also, you know, you need to find a different solution, whether that be a different bed or a different position. There is, spirit is asking you to explore your bedding options, okay? I'm not saying that you have to go out and buy a new bed. I'm saying what spirit is saying is explore. There is better sleep for you in the house that you have, with the bed that you have, and that this will come with just some structural changes. Have you considered, Betty, of having your bed in a different position? Have you considered, you know, perhaps having more or less pillows? I'm not clearly getting, Betty, what spirit want to offer you as far as the solution, but they are saying that you have better quality sleep and that this is coming. You have drawn the card of relief, okay, the card of satisfaction, and what this tells me, Betty, is that there is an energy around you that is solution based. It's asking you to imagine, you know, like, do you want 5 hours sleep? Do you want 8 hours sleep? What is it that you are able to actually say, yeah, this is what I want? Because, Betty, the card is telling you to be really clear so that you can say, yep, I've got what I wanted. I asked spirit for, and to be really like clear in your boundaries. I would like 5 hours solid sleep where I wake up feeling refreshed and I have a boost of energy that I feel good for, okay? Betty, I feel quite strongly that you have a lot of things and a lot of people on your plate. I don't know whether you live in, like, to me it feels like a hotel. There's people everywhere, but you seem to know them all. I don't know. Do you just have a lot of people that come and visit you? And a lot of people that come through your house? There is certainly a sense of busyness that doesn't help your sleeping patterns, Betty, and that this, you know, is something you're not going to change. So you need to work with it in a different way. I believe, Betty, that you're a great conversationalist. You're somebody who's really interesting to listen to, and people want to speak to you and people want to ask you questions. They're like, especially over the next couple of months, they're seeking out your company and they're saying, hey, can you tell us, you know, can you, yeah, it's almost like you're an informal teacher to quite a few people that are around you. So in answer to your question, Betty, I believe that spirit will guide you in a number of different ways so that you can find that peaceful way to sleep, and that this will, yeah, be with what you already have. It doesn't require the purchase, you know, of new furniture, okay? So thank you very much for coming, Betty. It was really great for see and feel the energy of so many different people, and I really appreciate the chance to be able to do this and to share with you. And I'll be back on Saturday night in a few days' time, and I would love it if you would like to pop in again and let me know how you went. Okay, blessings to you all. Thank you.